So here's the setup right now. I've got a Dreamcast, GameCube, Super Nintendo, N64, PS1, and PS2. I had more consoles to put on here. Like I have a Wii U there, and at some point I'm gonna have an NES repaired to potentially go there. But despite the fact that there's enough room on the shelves, like you see they're quite deep, I'm starting to think that maybe I'll keep fewer consoles on this, because there's not really a place to put controllers. On Amazon, there's some like hanging, they're for like storing shoes, some hanging pouches that I'm gonna put on the side and hopefully store some of the controllers. But I think I might end up using some of the shelf space for that, not just because, well, for a few reasons. One, because like double stacking would be weird. Like if you've got controllers coming out the front, and there's a console behind the other, that's kind of weird. And it'd be nice to have a place to put controllers and accessories and things like that. But also, like, I'm running out of stuff. Here you can see I've got S-Video hookup for multi-out. So right now I just have one multi-out cable that I'm sharing between the Super Nintendo, N64, and GameCube. Like I actually have to switch the multi-out. That's coming up to video 1. Video 2 is S-Video that I believe is going to the Dreamcast. It's the only one that uses that video connector. And then input 3 is the PlayStation composite. And again, I would swap it back and forth. I have on order HD Retrovision cables that'll go from multi-out to component and from PS1, PS2 to component. So that'll allow me to use some more inputs, but I am kind of running out of inputs, and I don't know if I really want an AV switcher, just because that's another thing to keep track of, and because I'm running out of power. So you can see I've actually got everything cable managed here. Like everything is Velcroed down. These are just Velcro loops, so that nothing is coming off the cart except for one power cable, which is awesome. But then, if you look in here, I have a power strip that's totally full. Like every single power outlet on this is full. And I could switch that more, especially if I got something like a power distribution unit where like I could switch outlets off so they're not doing like phantom draw while they're not in use. But I don't know, like power strip is full. AV inputs will be full. Like I'll have it a little bit more so that I don't have to switch stuff around. And like double stacking horizontally consoles doesn't make a lot of sense. So maybe I think what I might end up doing is just choosing some of the consoles here that don't have a really great HDMI option. So like the N64 might actually end up going. Like I might put that just on my LCD TV all the time, to make more room for consoles that I don't have an HD solution for at all, like the NES. Same with the Wii U. Like I kind of wanted to put it here, but like maybe the right place for that to go is on my my media room TV. Another thing that's kind of weird is that the GameCube has like little feet and they don't really line up, so it's not really flat no matter what I do. So I may end up getting like some plastic or some wood or something to sort of like flatten out the shelves. Another thing I thought about doing is getting like another smaller cart and putting a bunch of consoles on that. Because one of the things I want to be able to do is like get like a OSSC or like RetroTink or something like that and have that mounted to here as well. So that if I want to really quickly unplug the analog input from the CRT, plug it into the RetroTink, then I can, I have a really long HDMI cable that I can run from my home theater to the cart. So like I roll the cart around the corner to the media room, take that really long HDMI cable and plug the HDMI cable into the rack, and then play any of these consoles on the TV. But if I had like another supplemental like console rack, like a small one, you could imagine the same thing. Like have a single cable running from a console rack to the TV, or to my theater room. And then maybe this would just be more storage. Like some of these consoles might even come off, and like I'd have a console rack, and this is the TV rack, and could put controllers and stuff like that in there. I don't know, because like I have like just a ton of like, not just controllers, but I have like classic controllers and nunchucks and like rumble packs and transfer packs, and that all has to go somewhere. And like in the case of the Wii U, you've got the gamepad, so but it's a really great solution. One of the things I love is like how easy it is to roll this around, which is like a 200-pound television set, so it makes it super easy. Like I can take it to the other room all on my own, which is great. Or I can play it here in the unfinished storage area. I've got a little lawn chair I'm sitting on. It's not bad.